Welcome back to RF Coins, the ultimate destination for coin collectors, history lovers, and treasure seekers. Today, we're going to dive deep into a very special coin, the 1975 Lincoln penny. This isn't just your average 1-cent coin. No, my friends. The 1975 Lincoln cent is a hidden treasure that could be sitting right in your pocket, in your piggy bank, or lying forgotten in a drawer somewhere. Why is this tiny copper coin grabbing so much attention in the numismatic world? How could a penny that says 1 cent be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars? And what secrets are hiding behind the shiny red finish or those worn copper surfaces? Stick around until the end, because we're revealing the current market value, rare era varieties, and real-life stories of collectors who made big bucks with this little coin. Let's uncover the magic and money behind the 1975 Lincoln cent. Let's start with a bit of background. The Lincoln penny has been around since 1909. It was introduced to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, the first time in U.S. history that a real person's face appeared on a circulating coin. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent quickly became one of America's most iconic and enduring coins. Over the decades, small changes have been made to its composition and design, but the penny has remained a powerful symbol of American history and values. By 1975, the Lincoln cent was already a household staple, but something about that year makes the coins from that era particularly special. The famous bust of Abraham Lincoln facing right. The Lincoln Memorial, a design created in 1959 by Frank Gasparo. 95% copper, 5% zinc, unlike today's pennies, which are mostly zinc with a thin copper coating, but there's more here than meets the eye. In 1975, over 5.4 billion Lincoln cents were minted in Philadelphia, and over 4.5 billion in Denver, which can be identified by the D mint mark under the date. No proof coins were minted in San Francisco that year, but still, the high mintage doesn't mean every penny is created equal. Certain 1975 pennies, due to their condition, unique errors, or special characteristics, are now selling for upwards of $500, even $5,000 or more in online markets and auctions. This is where things get juicy. Error coins are what really drive the big bucks in coin collecting, and the 1975 Lincoln penny has its fair share. Welcome back to RF Coins, your ultimate destination for rare coin knowledge, collector tips, hidden treasures, and numismatic gems. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell icon so you don't miss out on coins that could make you rich. Let's start with the roots of this legendary coin. The Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909, replaced the Indian head penny. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it featured the profile of President Abraham Lincoln to commemorate his 100th birthday. This marked the first time a real person, a U.S. president, was portrayed on circulating American coinage. By 1981, the Lincoln penny had already seen several changes in composition and design. During this period, the U.S. Mint was still producing the cent using 95% copper and 5% zinc. But that was about to change. The year 1981 was the last full year of copper-based Lincoln cents before the U.S. Mint transitioned to the cheaper copper-plated zinc coins in 1982. This makes 1981 Lincoln cents the last generation of true copper pennies, which hold significant weight in the eyes of collectors and investors. The San Francisco Mint produced both business strikes and proof coins in 1981. That makes some of these S-Mint coins highly sought after, especially the deep cameo proofs and the type variations. Proof is far more scarce and significantly more valuable than Type 1. Even a Type 2 in decent condition can sell for hundreds, and in high grades, thousands of dollars. Collectors love coins that are different, unique, and minted with mistakes. And the 1981 Lincoln cent has some truly exciting examples. Double die obverse, look closely at the date, the word liberty, or in God we trust. If you see doubling, that means the die struck the coin more than once slightly off register. That's a rare double die, and you've got yourself a winner. Center strikes, if the coin design isn't fully centered, it can range in value from $50 to $500 depending on the percentage and visibility of the date. Clipped planchets, when a portion of the coin's edge is missing because it was improperly cut at the mint. These errors can be worth anywhere from $20 to over $150. Broad-struck coins, coins that are struck without a collar, causing them to appear flattened and wider. A clean, broad-struck 1981 penny can fetch between $100 to $300. Wrong planchet errors, extremely rare. Imagine a 1981 Lincoln penny struck on a dime or foreign coin planchet. Those can go for $1,000 plus or more, depending on the error type and weight. Condition is king when it comes to coin collecting. A 1981 Lincoln cent in circulated condition is common and may only be worth a few cents to a few dollars, but a 1981 Lincoln penny graded MS 67 red or higher by PCGS or NGC can be worth hundreds to thousands of dollars, especially if it has a rare error or is from the S mint with a Type 2 proof strike. Did you know? A 1981 S Type 2 PR70 deep cameo penny sold for over $7,000 at auction. Yes, a 1-cent coin sold for more than a used car. Let's talk numbers. Today, the average 1981 Lincoln cent in circulated condition is worth 1 to 3 cents due to its copper content, but copper itself has value. A single 1981 copper penny weighs 3.11 grams and contains about 2 to 3 cents worth of metal, and that headline-grabbing number of $585,683. That reflects the highest projected retail estimate if an undiscovered, ultra-rare, error coin with perfect grading were to hit the market and attract multiple high-end bidders. While rare, such auction results have happened in the world of pennies before. Just look at the 1943 bronze cent that sold for over $1 million. Start by checking your old coin jars, wallets, inherited collections, or rolls of pennies from the bank. You'd be shocked how many rare coins slip through the cracks. Use a magnifying glass or coin loop to look for doubling, mint marks, and defects. Weigh the coin on a digital scale. Copper pennies should weigh about 3.11 grams. If it looks valuable, submit it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. You can then list it on eBay, heritage auctions, or greatcollections.so. There you have it, the 1981 Lincoln cent, a coin that most people overlook, but one that holds a treasure trove of history, mystery, and potentially life-changing value. It's not just a penny. It's a story. A collector's dream. And maybe, just maybe, your golden ticket. Don't forget to hit like if you learned something new today. Do you have any 1981 Lincoln pennies? Have you ever found an error coin? Subscribe to RF Coins for more videos about rare coins, hidden values, and what to look for next. Turn on the bell so you don't miss a single treasure. Until next time, keep hunting, keep collecting, and never underestimate the power of a single penny. RF Coins, revealing the hidden value in your pocket change. Today. Over the decades, it has seen changes in design, composition, minting techniques, and with each passing year, some coins have become incredibly valuable. By the time we get to the year 2002, the Lincoln cent had already seen nearly a century of circulation. But what makes the 2002 Lincoln cent so special? Why are some of them worth much more than just a single cent? Let's dig in. The D mint mark on the 2002 Lincoln cent stands for Denver Mint, one of the three main mints that produced coins in that year. Denver and San Francisco for proof coins. In 2002, the Denver Mint struck an enormous number of these pennies, 3,354,000,000 coins, to be exact. That's over 3.3 billion coins, making this a very common coin at first glance. But here's the twist, even with such a high mintage, only a fraction of these coins survive in pristine condition. And among those that do, a few rare varieties, errors, and top-grade examples are creating massive waves in auctions and among collectors. Let's talk about the design of the coin. A piece of art that people often overlook features a bust of Abraham Lincoln, facing right. This portrait has been used since 1909 with slight modifications over the years. Above Lincoln's head is the motto, "In God We Trust." Features the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, used on cents from 1959 to 2008. If you look closely, you can even see the tiny statue of Lincoln sitting inside the memorial, a beautiful detail most people never notice. The 2002 Lincoln cent is composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, a change that took place in 1982 when the U.S. Mint transitioned from solid copper coins to a copper-plated zinc planchet due to rising metal prices. This composition matters because it means the coin is relatively light, weighing about 2.5 grams, and prone to certain errors that collectors absolutely love. Here's where things get very interesting. Some 2002 pennies have mint errors and varieties that make them extremely desirable. Here are a few to watch out for. Look at Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date. If you see any doubling, thick letters, shadow-like effects, you might be holding a double die. These are highly collectible. Check the Lincoln Memorial, the inscriptions, and the words, United States of America. Doubling here can be subtle, but adds serious value. If part of the design is missing or shifted significantly center, that's a premium error. The more dramatic the shift, the higher the price, especially if the date is still visible. A portion of the coin might be missing due to a miscut metal strip during minting. These odd-shaped coins are worth money depending on severity. Tiny cracks or blobs of metal can create extra shapes or letters, like a mysterious I between the B and E in Liberty, known as a BIE error. Some 2002 pennies with the right error have sold for as much as $150 to over $1,000, depending on the condition and rarity of the error. If you have a 2002 penny, its condition matters tremendously. Coins are graded on the Sheldon scale, which runs from 1 to 70. A 2002 penny graded MS 67 read by PCGS or NGC can sell for $100 to $300 or more. In MS 68 RD condition, these coins have been auctioned for as high as $585.68, yes, nearly $600, for a single 1-cent coin. So, check your coins for that brilliant red luster, no scratches, and sharp detail. You might be holding a tiny treasure. Let's talk numbers. As of this year, the average market value of a typical 2002 penny in circulated condition is about 1 to 5 cents, depending on where. But in high-grade mint state with full red color, prices range between $10 to $300 plus. Add in a significant error, and you're in the hundreds of dollars to thousands of dollars range, and demand is growing. With more people entering the coin collecting hobby every year, particularly through online platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections, even modern coins like the 2002 are gaining new attention. Coin collectors, especially those who specialize in modern Lincoln cents, are constantly hunting for those perfect, top-grade examples and error coins. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. Check for doubling, errors, and condition. Weigh the coin. It should weigh about 2.5 grams. A significant difference might mean it's a rare planchet error. Compare with online images. Use PCGS or NGC sites for verified errors. Consider grading. If your coin is in near-perfect condition, consider sending it to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. List on eBay or auction houses, but always set a reserve price or get a professional opinion. So, what are you waiting for? Go check your change, dig through that old jar, or look through your childhood coin collection. The 2002 Lincoln penny might just be your golden ticket, well, copper-plated zinc ticket, to a nice little payday. Have you ever found a valuable penny? Do you collect Lincoln cents? Drop a comment below, we'd love to hear your story. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to RF Coins, and turn on the bell icon for more exciting coin stories, values, and hidden treasures waiting to be discovered in your pocket. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy coin hunting.